I had this killer insight this weekend. So, as I've said before, I'm really wanting to get beyond having the racing mind and always thinking, so that can be quiet and still and hear and receive from the Spirit of truth. And, I've been making some progress. And, my baseline level, I used to be up here, and now I'm here. This is kind of normal. And, I'm hoping to get down here in terms of ongoing frenetic mental activity, right? So, it was Friday. I went ballroom dancing. And I also, beforehand, went to a potluck, which was really fun. And both just great things. And I went to bed and I got up the next morning and, first going to bed and in my dreams, whoosh, my mind was just racing. And I've got a medication that, helps with this. I thought, oh, I forgot to take it again, but I hadn't. I was like, wow, that's weird. And all through the night, when you're restless, racing dreams. And then the next day, again, my mind is just flying along. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I realized at the potluck, there were all these desserts, pies and puddings and just so good. So I, had like a half of about 10 of them, which I really, I've cut down on the sugar stuff. But I was like, hey, it's Friday. You don't have to be vigilant all the time. And so I enjoyed that. But, afterwards you're like, oh, I kind of felt sick to my stomach. And I was like, you know what? It's the sugar. My mind is racing because I dumped all this sugar in my body. And, I've seen those documentaries about McDonald's, Super Size Me, and all that kind of stuff where you're like, processed food and sugar affects people's mental balance and emotional wellness and behavior. And man, I really tasted that firsthand. And it was incredible, the difference. After having eaten all those desserts, I'm like, okay, I'm not saying never have dessert, but maybe have a lot less when you do. Take care.